Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh everyone. How are you guys? Inshallah today we will start the new style of programming in Java. You can say it's advanced Java, uh, which will do some like in interactive programs. Before I proceed, I just want to show you the material we want to focus for this practical. Okay, the for week 9 to 9 we have these exercises for Java, especially start from here: graphics, swing 1, swing 2. We'll see this later: Java exceptions and exception handling, and sorting searching later, inshallah. So these three exercises, these three tasks, there are other tasks included in this one. Okay, so you need to complete this task inside the this weeks. Okay, so anyway, I did not write it weekly, just we start from week 9 to 15, assuming everything goes smoothly. Okay, so today inshallah I hope uh, you have started in the that Amrani has started the Java swing programs, right? So we'll use the swing, we'll continue the swing and in the practical approach. Okay, so today is like I will demonstrate how to create some simple swing and adding some swing controls. Okay, just create a package, click the new and a main class. So it's like a registration form. All right, so finished. Remove the unnecessary codes comments to just to minimize the size of the program. And this part here. Okay, so what we are going to do today is just to I will show you here demonstration. I have already created this program here. This is a program here. We're going to create a similar program. This is your swing. See, user interface GUI. It's a GUI based graphical user interface using swing components. Java has many packages which supports the graphical user interface programming. It has the very basic one is AWT, abstract window toolkit, Java abstract window toolkit, which has many controls and components. Okay, which where user creates a graphical user interface application to interact with the system or applications, right? Like all your Java. Then we have another advanced Java package. It's called Swing. So we are focusing on Swing, although we use some of the packages of AWT also, right? So this is a Swing application here. In this one, this is called label. This is also a label. This is a label. This is a label. Label controls. These are called label controls. Now this parts is a text field. It is a text field, and this part is looks like a text field, but is a password. But you are typing password. You see, so it will not. It will hide the characters you enter it, right? Now, and this address field. It has rows and columns here. This is a big area where you will enter your address. It's not a text field. It is has more than the text field size. Right? It has rows and columns. Okay. Then we have another one list. I can say combo box, where you can select the options here, right? Like selecting a major. Then we have submit and reset buttons and some message here, a status message, something. This is also a label. All right. So these are called like a text field, password, and text area. This is text area, and this is a combo box. And we have other things. We have radio buttons, we have checkbox, we have trees, tabs, we have fonts. We have a lot of controls elements which are available to create the GUI programming in Java. Right now, this is called basically this window. You see the window. It's called window programming. You can say window programming. So swing is called to create a windows, or we create a window by using frame. So this is the box you see is called a frame, and this is the name of the frame. Title of the frame is my form, right? And it will come with minimizing option, maximize option, and close options. These are all buttons. These are all buttons. It will interact with the users. So hopefully we can, if you understand this one, theoretically this is understand, you just read the books, okay, and follow the Dr. Ramani's lecture. Okay, let's create this part here. You see here, it is a text field. How many text fields we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We have 5, sorry, labels, not text fields, 5 labels, and one text field. Text field is 1, password is 1, text area is 1, and one combo box. So we should analyze this part, right? How before you start programming, and two buttons, submit button, reset button. Let's see. So we have 5 uh, labels here. Let's go one by one. Okay. So how to create buttons and everything, how to create the form, right? So this is a program here. So this program, we need to create a window. You need to create a window. This window is basically is called a frame in Java. Frame in Java. So how to create a frame? It's a class. Some I just create here form. I just say form. My form. I can say here just write I will my form. So how to create a frame? Just extends J frame. Now we create a frame. Right, this is, we create a frame, and now this is showing some error here. You see here, cannot find frame. Just need to import the swing package. This is available in the swing, so just click here. It is available here. So I just want to import all, so just remove this one so that other classes can be easily imported. So this is frame. So how do you create this frame, right? This is a frame, and how do you now I want to create an object of frame here, just to open the frame, right? So his frame is my form equal to new my form. Now this is an object. So whatever you call here, it will, I mean, like, to what are the controls and everything you need to be right inside this my form. So you can create an object so that you can call it and to run the application. So you see here, control S, just I will run this program. You see here, run the program. It will not show anything, but it's running. You see it's running. There is no error, but it is still running because the form by default it is invisible. So you need to make it visible. Form dot, there is an option called, everyone, set visible. By default is false, so we'll make it as a true. We make it as a true. So this is one thing. Again, run the program. Say this. You see the form. The form is available here. I mean, like, it's a frame. This frame is available. So this is your frame, right? So, but it will not close. It will just still running. It will disappear, but still running. You see. So I just close this part. Yes. Now it's closed. So how do you close this part? Form dot set default close operations. So you need to provide one integer. This is a constant value. JFrame dot exit on close. Exit on close. This will close the form. Now you run the file. Run the form. It will run. Now I will close it. When it's closed, this will close. You see. Now the program stopped. It's not running. All right. So second thing is form dot, you need to give the size. Set size. You provide the dimension, right? So when I say dimension, the dimension will take width and height. Can you see it provides two values. You need to provide two values, width and height. For example, I want to provide 400, right? So run the file. Now you see the form is big, right? So it's 400 length in width into height, right? So still close. I just want to keep the form in the center here. Form dot set location relative to, just put some null here. Just put null here. Just remember this part so that you can run the file. It will appear on the center of the screen. It will appear on center of the screen. Okay. Now you want to give some name, title. So just say here, you can write it at the beginning or late. It doesn't matter. You just write it here. I can say here, I just write it here. Form dot set. I want to give the title, name of the form. Example, this is registration form. Run the file. It will give the title to this form here, registration form. Clear? So this is a basic every frame you create. This is a basic code. You need to write this code. You need to write this code every time. Okay. So when you run the program, it will execute these things, right? So there is another way we can include this as in the form of constructor, because you see you are calling a constructor here. So I can include in the constructor. For example, you create a constructor pub public my form. So in this form you can call everything. You just call here all this, right? You see I can call all this stuff, right? Basically I just usually I call here location and close, control C. Now control C and control V. Now in this one no need to create object, you are still calling here. I just remove and I will just comment these parts. All right, so just run the file. It will create the same file. So whenever I need to execute, I mean, you see the whenever you call constructor, automatically form will appear here. So this is a default code you need to write every time you have to, whenever you create the form or frame. Okay, so close this part. It's running closed. So let's start. Now this is the basic thing you need to do for every frame you create, every window, every GUI you need to create. But you see this part, you see here, this is a GUI, a window, you know, it's a window here. Okay, with some default size we have given 400 width into height. It can be changed during based on the dimension, based on the program controls. Now, this is a window. It's empty now, it's blank. There is nothing inside. There is no control, there is no items, there is no controls over this. There is no labels, there is no text area, there is no text field, password. So you need to add this one. Okay, we need to add, you say use the word add here. So basically is this design, how do you add these things? By using method called add, by using a method add here. So we have add to this form, a frame. Okay, so before you add, you need to set the area. No, you need to make a preparation that this form has some add. When you add, it will add somewhere in the frame in the window. So we need to set that layout. So we need to, there is a called there is a method called layout, set layout. So in this one you say new create, it requires some layout. What kind of layout it requires? So there are different types of layout managers we need to add here. So we have by default I'm using flow layout. So there is a layout. Now this flow layout is available in AWT package. Just I remove this part, so I will use star, so that other controls will automatically use it. So flow layout. Now I design. So what is flow layout? Now flow layout, it will add the components in sequence from left to right. From left, you add first element, you second element, third element, fourth element, or first component, second component. It will add this one. So this is also a required here. But this can be depends upon the type of programs you are using, the design you are making, the layout. So layout basically is the area, is a or design, or you can say here the way you arrange the components in the window. How do you arrange the components, right? You will arrange the component from left to right or bottom. There are different layouts we have. We have another border layout. When I say border has 5 location: east, west, north, south, center. We have grid layout. A grid layout, it will in the form of grid, rows and columns. And we have flow layout. This current one is flow layout. Flow layout, it will arrange the components from left to right. So let's see, when you just do the program, this is the basic few things you can do this part here, right? Let's see. So how do you create the components? An example, we're following the same part. Let's close this part here, understanding this part here. So 1 2 3 4, and we have 5 labels. How do you create labels in Java? So just a label. This is a control you have to use, label. The first one is name. I just say name label. I just use this word name label, comma. Okay, then next I will use, one is name label, another one is password. I just say a password label. Then I can say here address label. I just give the name for each label to distinguish it, right? Then next major label, major label, right? So we have anything. We have another one is message, status message or something message. So we created the instances of this label class. Okay. Similarly, we need to create an instances for text field, password, text area, and combo box, and two buttons. Okay. So keep remember, you should know the design what you are going, right? So I just write it very quickly here. So we have j text field. So you can say text field is name text. I just say name text. Okay. Then we have j password, password field. I just say password. Okay, don't confuse, this is a label, this is a password area or text area. So not text area, text field and password field. Then we have text area, j text area equal to I can say address. All right. So next, this is like a variable declaration, components area instances. I'm creating instances or objects of. Uh, this is a reference variable. I can call it as a perfect reference variable. So area is finished. Then you have major, right? So gem area is combo box, J C O M B O B O X, combo box major, right? So the next buttons, J B U T T O, spelling P U T T O, J button. I can say submit button, and we have a reset button. Whatever the buttons you can create like this. So I think we have completed all the variables, right? So need to create instance variables and create an object for this one, right? So after this program here, just write it here. So here first go with the name label, right? Name label, just copy paste better, equal to new JLABEL label. Provide the name, so I can enter a name, enter name. So this is a label name, this is a name, this is a text, this is a text. It will appear like it will appear here, enter name, right? I created, this is referred by this part, right? So I have same this for 5 labels, right? 2 3 4 5. So I just want to very quickly password, paste, enter password. Then we have address, control V. I can just say, I just enter address or address. Then we have major, control C, control V. I can say select major or choose major. Then we have message. Now here message, I just want to keep blank also, no problem. I can show you the blank. It will not appear, it's just blank. You can have blank and it will appear whenever you have to show some status, right? So blank or put some message here. Okay, so this part is done. So declaration of labels are done. Then we have text field, control C, control V, equal to new JTEXT text FIELD field. Now we give some size. I will give the size of the number of characters it will hold, right? Then next we have password, password equal to new JPASSWRD password field, again 20 characters. Then next we have area, address, text area equal to new text area. You see here, whenever you write text area, it should be in the rows and columns. For example, 10 rows or 10 rows, 10 columns. Assume. Okay. Is it J text area? All right. So this part is here. The next we have after text area we have major, right? The major is major equal to new combo box. Okay, now this is combo box now, but the combo box has a list of items to select. List of item to select. Like here we have a list of item like major. I'm using the major, so we have COID, electrical, mechanical, chemical to choose an options, right? So I want to add. Now by default it's empty, it's just create an empty box. So how to add this one? So I will add a major, add item, you need to add an item here. You see, add item. So you want to add some item inside this. For example, this is COID. Similarly, you can just copy paste 1 2 3. This in reality, this data is coming from database, right? So COID, this is mechanical, this is chemical, this is electrical. Okay, just for demonstration I just created 4. Okay, so this is done. Then we have buttons, right? Submit and reset. So we have here control equal to new JBUTTO button. I just write here submit. This is the text. This is very important. The text is important, this part. Okay, so control C, control V, I have reset button. Then we have reset text FD, but button text. Okay, so this is done. So I hope we have completed all the controls and everything here. You see, now we created the controls. We have a window, we have a frame, we have a controls, right? So I need to add these items, these components, controls and objects inside the window. So we have a flow layout, you see here. So it will add one by one. How do you add this one? Just write add. So you need, the way you add, it will the same way it will appear. Now using the layout, under the layout in the window, using the method add the component. Looking this part here, you see here, first one is label. It will add label, name label, then name text area, right? So you follow this one. Okay, so like this one, add name label. So you have this name label, right? So I will need to add all 1 2 3 4 5 6, just randomly whatever we missed. I just want to add more. Let's see. So name label is done. Then what is next? After name, it will appear text, right? So name text. So text should be there. The next password, right? Password label. Then password. Then what is next here? Address label, of course. Then address. Then you have what is major label. Then we have major. Then you need to add button, add SUBMIT. Then you add reset. So you added this part. So I hope everything is done, all the requirement is done. Just let's run the program, run the file. But you see, it's not appearing, right? You see, just when you move the mouse, it will start appearing. This is because, you know, with this visibility of controls, it's not. I will fix this part. But you see here, when I make this window large, you see all the controls starting from left. Again, this part, name, first label, the next text area, again label. It is floating. It is flowing from left to right. Okay, depending, now you make just like this, you just change the size of the window, it will align automatically, right? It's like this. So we don't want this one, it doesn't look good, but now we got everything, right? We are, whatever we have everything here, like you say here, password and everything, but this doesn't look good. So we need, this is the flow layout. This is an example of flow layout. It will add the components, it will add the controls from left to right. But what we want? We want something like, in the form, basically in the grid here. So it is like a matrix, matrix, I can say here, grid, rows and columns. So this is assuming this part. Okay, so it is like how many, sorry, this should be part from here, right? This way, or whatever, assume like this part. Let's go with this only up to here with these two buttons. So we have how many rows? One, two, three, 4 rows, right? And 2 columns. 4 rows and 2 columns. All right, so we'll have this part here. So let's make this part here. Instead of flow layout, I can just make it as another layout called grid layout. In the grid, it will take 4 rows, 2 columns. It will create 4 rows, 2 columns. Now run the file. Now that size, that visibility, actually you should remove from here. When you create the form, add the visibility here. That will be better. You have already visibility here. Okay, so run the file. Now it will automatically appear. Okay, there is something we did. Not 4 rows, 2 rows. 4 rows. Okay, I did some calculation. How many elements we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 8 elements. Sorry. Run the file. It will appear properly. Yes. Not 4. It's 8. You have total 8 here. You see. So we arrange the controls in grid layout. Now you want something, grid layout. You put the grid layout. Again, we have some option here, 10, 10. It's give horizontal and vertical gap. Horizontal and vertical gap. Run the file. You see, little bit beautiful. There is a gap between the components. Okay. So that's, if you want to add some more spaces, like example here 20, and this is, let's see, run the file. This will add 20 and this part, and this is the combo box, and these are the 2 buttons. Now there is no action, there is no event, doesn't perform everything. So this is what you have here. Okay, so this is similar to this part. I hope it is clear, understandable, right? So if you have something more, like you can add some more components, you can add one by one. And this is a grid layout, and example here, there is another control called panel. We'll see this one next class. Okay, I will just stop this here to practice part. This one you need to practice.